What if I told you that one of the most overlooked omega-3 foods is not a fish, not a supplement, and not something expensive from a health store? What if the real surprise was a simple, ancient-style bread made from seeds and whole grains, the kind of food that fits the humble, natural way people ate in biblical times? Most people hear the words Omega-3 and think only of salmon. And yes, salmon is famous for it. But the truth is, your body's also deeply affected by plant-based omega-3 sources, especially when they come in a fiber-rich, whole food form that supports the heart, brain, gut, blood sugar, and even inflammation levels. Now picture this, a bread that is not soft, sugary, and ultra-processed like modern supermarket bread, but dense, nourishing, rich in seeds, and loaded with nutrients your cells are craving. That kind of bread can become much more than food. It can become daily support for your brain, your circulation, your digestion, and your long-term energy. In today's video, you are going to discover what this ancient-style seed bread really is, why it can be so powerful for the body, how Omega-3 works inside you, and the biggest mistakes people make when trying to eat healthy bread. And stay with me until the end, because one simple way of eating this bread may make the difference between a healthy choice and a blood sugar disaster. Topic 1. What is this ancient bread really about? When people talk about the bread eaten in biblical times, they usually imagine something very different from modern white bread. It was not fluffy, highly refined, and packed with additives. It was often simpler, heavier, and made from real ingredients like grains, legumes, and sometimes seeds. That matters because modern bread often spikes blood sugar fast, leaves people hungry again soon, and adds calories without much nutritional value. But ancient-style bread, especially when made with flax seeds, chia seeds, or other whole ingredients, behaves very differently in the body. Flaxseed is especially important here. It is one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fats, particularly ALA, which stands for alpha. This is a type of healthy fat that helps the body fight chronic inflammation and support cardiovascular health. And when flaxseed is built into a dense, whole food bread, you are not just getting fat, you are getting fiber, minerals, and better satiety too. That is why this kind of bread deserves attention. Not because it is magical, not because it replaces every healthy food, but because it may be one of the smartest ways to bring more healing fats and fewer harmful refined carbs into your daily life. A practical tip here is simple. Look for bread made with ground flaxseed, whole grains, legumes, and minimal ingredients. Avoid products that say multigrain on the front, but still use refined flour as the main ingredient. The label tells the truth. Topic 2. How omega-3 works inside your body. Omega-3 is not just a trendy nutrient. It is one of the fats your body uses to help regulate inflammation, support cell membranes, and protect critical systems like the brain and heart. Think of your cells like tiny living rooms. The walls of those rooms need to stay flexible and healthy, so nutrients can move in and waste can move out. Omega-3 helps keep those cell membranes in better condition. When your diet is overloaded with processed foods and unhealthy fats, the body can become more inflamed, more sluggish, and more vulnerable to metabolic problems. Your heart also benefits. Omega-3 helps support healthy triglyceride levels and may help the blood vessels stay more flexible. That matters because stiff blood vessels and ongoing inflammation can create the perfect environment for trouble over time, especially as people age. Then there is the brain. The brain depends heavily on healthy fats. Many people notice that when they improve the quality of fats in their diet, they feel more stable, more focused, and mentally clearer. That is not magic, it is biology. The nervous system depends on nourishment. Now, here is something important. Plant omega-3 from flaxseed is not identical to the omega-3 found in fatty fish, but that does not make it unimportant. In fact, for many people, regularly eating flax-rich foods can still be a valuable part of an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. A practical suggestion: if you are eating this kind of bread, pair it with other healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, or crushed walnuts. That creates a stronger nutrient pattern and helps you move away from the processed fat trap most people live in. Topic 3. Why this bread can be better than modern bread for blood sugar and energy. Most bread today is built for softness, shelf life, and addiction. It is made to taste good fast, digest fast, and make you want more. But your pancreas pays the price. White bread and many commercial breads break down quickly into glucose. That can raise blood sugar sharply, increase insulin demand, and leave you feeling hungry again not long after eating. It is the classic roller coaster. Quick energy, then fatigue, cravings, irritability, and another trip to the kitchen. Ancient-style seed bread works differently because fiber slows digestion. Seeds like flax and chia can help reduce how quickly carbohydrates hit the bloodstream. That means more stable energy, less dramatic blood sugar fluctuation, and often better appetite control. Imagine the difference like this. Modern white bread is like dry paper thrown into a fire. It burns instantly. A dense seed bread is more like a slow log. It gives a steadier release. Your body feels that difference. This is one reason people trying to lose belly fat or improve metabolic health may do better when they stop focusing only on calories and start focusing on food structure. A slice of refined bread and a slice of seed-rich bread are not the same experience inside your body. A practical way to use it: eat 1 or 2 slices of dense seed bread at breakfast with protein. Instead of eating toast with jam or sugary spreads, add eggs, avocado, unsweetened yogurt, or nut butter. That combination can help you stay full much longer. Topic 4. The hidden benefits for the gut, inflammation, and longevity. One of the biggest reasons this bread can be so helpful is not only the omega-3, it is the combination of omega-3 plus fiber. Your gut is home to trillions of bacteria, and those microbes influence digestion, immunity, inflammation, and even mood. Fiber feeds the beneficial bacteria. When you eat seed-rich bread made from real ingredients, you are feeding more than your stomach. You are feeding your gut ecosystem. This matters because poor gut health is often linked with bloating, sluggish digestion, unstable appetite, and even low-grade inflammation throughout the body. Many people think their problem is just aging, but part of the issue may be that their microbiome is underfed and overloaded with processed food. Flaxseed also contains compounds called These plant compounds have antioxidant properties and may help the body deal with oxidative stress, which is the wear and tear that damages cells over time. Oxidative stress is one of the silent forces behind aging, inflammation, and chronic disease. So when you eat a truly nourishing bread, you may be doing 3 things at once: helping your gut bacteria, giving the body anti-inflammatory fats, and reducing the empty calorie burden that comes from processed bread. Here's a practical habit. Start by replacing just 1 daily bread, serving with a real seed-based bread. Do that consistently for 2 to 3 weeks. Many people notice better fullness, more regular digestion, and fewer cravings before they notice anything else. And do not miss this, because the next point may be the most important of all. Even healthy bread can become unhealthy, depending on what you put on top of it. Topic 5. The biggest mistakes people make with healthy bread. This is where many people ruin a good food. They buy a dense, healthy-looking seed bread and then spread it with sugary jam, processed margarine, chocolate cream, or low-quality deli meats. In that moment, the benefits shrink fast. The bread may be smart, but the topping may be foolish. Think of your meal like a team. If one player is strong but the others are weak, the team still struggles. Healthy bread needs healthy partners. Otherwise, you're still creating inflammation, blood sugar spikes, and unnecessary strain on the body. Another common mistake is portion size. Because seed bread is healthy, people assume unlimited amounts are fine, but even healthy food has to fit into balance. Bread made with seeds can be more filling, so you often need less than you think. 2 moderate slices may satisfy you more than 4 slices of regular bread ever could. The third mistake is choosing fake health bread. The packaging says 7 grains, fitness, or natural. But the first ingredients are refined flour, sugar, and vegetable oils. That is not a healing bread. That is marketing. Here's the best way to eat it. Top it with avocado, sardines, hummus, boiled eggs, mashed beans, cottage cheese, or unsweetened nut butter. Add cucumber, tomato, greens, or herbs. Now the bread becomes part of a truly therapeutic meal. And one more thing. If you use flax-rich bread, remember that ground flaxseed is often more useful than whole flaxseed because the body can access the nutrients more easily when it is broken down. So forget the idea that health only comes from expensive foods or complicated diets. Sometimes one of the smartest upgrades you can make is replacing modern processed bread with a simple ancient-style bread built from whole grains, legumes, and omega-3 rich seeds, like flax. That one shift may support your heart, your brain, your blood sugar, your digestion, and your energy in a way most people never expect from bread. The truth is, food can either increase inflammation or help calm it. It can either keep you trapped in cravings or help you feel stable and satisfied. And the foods that look humble are often the ones that do the deepest work inside the body. So the next time you think about omega-3, do not think only about fish. Remember that a seed-rich biblical-style bread can also be part of a wise and powerful nutrition strategy, especially when it replaces refined, processed foods. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you do not miss our next health lesson. And share this video with someone who still believes all bread is the same. Now I want to hear from you in the comments. Would you try ancient-style seed bread instead of regular bread? Or have you already made the switch?